Hello YouTubers, Go Kiwi here with another video put up of how the training's been going and I did the Hawke's Bay Marathon. There's the medal, finishing the Hawke's Bay Marathon. Rain for that night, but on the actual day the weather was okay. Building up to the last month, I don't know if people have been watching on here, but on my Strava, that I have been, since Rotorua Marathon, the training had been going good. Done my first marathon at Rotorua, did it in 3 hours 23, which was really good. Got first in my age group, but Hawke's Bay, the plan was to get to Hawke's Bay and do one more marathon, do it this year, and try to do more close to 3 hours. This time, I just had a niggling injury kind of in the IT band, or couldn't figure out. It was just aching from, I'm pretty sure it was the training I did. The training I've been doing over the years was the usual around the bush, but I tried adding to my training drills, which was probably too much, like 1 kilometer repeats drills. Probably too much I added to my training. And over that period of the last training block for Hawke's Bay Marathon. But what I found is when you're training for marathons or half marathons, 10k, you can have a few niggling injuries, and sometimes it's good just to train right up to the day. And of course it's better to have no injuries. Like when I won the Rotorua Marathon, on the day, it was probably the best I've felt at any marathon. Any marathon or half marathon. Last 2019 was no injuries whatsoever, so you don't even have to worry about how it's going to go. Just do your best and run. But this time, just dealing with some niggling injuries. I knew that I had to get to the point where I knew I wasn't going to try and do better than like a sub sort of 3 hour marathon, but I knew by dealing with a few niggling injuries that I just see how it goes right up to the day, and just my usual procedure when I do these. The way I approach it is the way I approach these marathons and half marathons and races is, if I've got any type of injury, if it's just a niggly injury, you can still do the race, do the best you can. But instead of just going all out to get a PB, just enjoy the day and do the best you can under the circumstances. This race it was quite strange. It's partly why I like it, because you don't know what to expect on the day and how it's going to go. But the night before, I went for a 5k run just around the block in Hawke's Bay. I stayed at the Kennedy Medicamp. So it actually cancelled it because, you don't want to, it's that, you have to have that discipline to say, if you are injured, you don't want to push through that pain. You have to decide, is the injury good enough to run or is it not? So when it came to the morning, I cancelled it the night before because I didn't want to push through pain and have long injuries that might have because I want to at least give one more marathon go, effort, to see if I can get closer to 3 hours, or just see if I can do a PB in the marathon. So I cancelled it, but it was completely cancelled. I rang my brother. I said, "Nah, don't want to. I can't see me doing it with a little bit of a limping around. It's not good." So, but then I woke up. Well, usually I wake up at 6 o'clock, get a bit of warm up, have a bit of breakfast, and have a couple of hours before you do the, your race. But I woke up at 7 o'clock and thought, I can still get there. I've got to do something. I'll walk it. I'll see if I can put down for a walker. I'll change mine to walking instead of running it. So I went down to the starting line. Josh from Kiwi Bigfoot. Josh, Team Vegan, and it was good to see him and his brother, and he did an awesome run, good time. But my race was a strange day, but I enjoyed it. So when all the runners took off, and then the beginning, according to the website, it said 15 minutes later the walkers would go. So thought, all right, I'm going to walk it. So walk is good, and get the medal at the end, and maybe a spot prize. But I started doing and I looked around. And I said to the lady on the bike who follows along with right at the back, right at the back of the last walkers, and I said to her, where are the walkers? They started, and she said, there's the walkers up there. So they already started. So I was the very last starting off, and I walked off, and I didn't realise the walkers walk so fast, They really walk fast. It's kind of, you'd think that like me being into running, being into more running than walking, I could catch up, but the walkers walk fast. And so they were about a lamppost ahead, and I was right last, 2Ks into it. And then so I didn't even bother starting my watch really, so I was just wanted to do the walk. But I started, after 2Ks into it, I thought, this has got a bit bored. I thought I'll start doing a slow jog and see how it goes. And it was first time, ever started at completely last position when it came to 2Ks and walking. I'll give it a slow jog, and that was very interesting, kind of a fun experience. Meeting different ones, the regular faces you see at the marathons and the races around the country. I was carrying my pack, because I thought, I only decided about at 7 o'clock, not long before the race even started at 8 o'clock, and that was still had to clean, at that time, still had to clean up the camping, the room that I had and give my key in, so got there about 10 minutes to go. And just put together a pack with apples and water, bananas, and some hot weather gears because it's been raining for the whole night. And I thought, if I'm going to walk all day, 7 hours, whatever it takes to walk it, I want to have something in a pack. So I took the pack. But after about walking 2Ks, I thought, this is boring. I want to start running a bit. The pack was getting in my way, and I had a jacket in my hand, and I didn't want to leave the cell phone in the pack. Because I hid the pack just in a flax bush somewhere, What are you going to do? So I just had to quickly decide, what am I doing? So I just left the bloody pack in the flax bush type thing. I was planning on getting that back later, so that was all right. But I had the cell phone in the hand, a jacket, and just start running. And it was actually really enjoyed it. Started going, putting on a slow pace, then picked it up a bit. And I went from last position out of about 900 people, past about 600 runners. So I was actually happy with that. Even down on paper, my time was 4 hours and 2 minutes. So, I mean, of course, it's not a good time, but under the circumstances, I was very happy with that. Every race is different. It's just it was a really nice race, but after watching Kiwi Bigfoot's latest video, and he had a good day there, I noticed his next one he's down for is Tauranga, and Tauranga looks awesome, so that'll be the next one I'll be going to. It's flat, never done anything in Tauranga. I didn't even know Tauranga had marathons and half marathons and that, so I'll be aiming for that. That's my strategy. I aim for it. This time it didn't work, but to me, every race works. I enjoyed that Hawke's Bay. You can't feel good on every starting line what race you do. So Tauranga looks good, and that'll what I'll be doing. Yeah, so there's what I did. I took a few photos in Hawke's Bay, not many though. And there's my time and Hawke's Bay. What else was in there? Oh yeah. So that's just a quick update of the training, and look forward to seeing what other people have been doing and how your run's been going. Okay, Hawke's Bay out of the way. Didn't go as planned, but still happy, and it's just a matter of keeping on, keeping on. Thanks for watching. Onwards and upwards. Cheers.